Hi beautiful baby mamas. So today we're going to do something we haven't done before on Body Love Mamas, which is all about self-massage. So Av, who's my dear friend, is joining us. She is 36 weeks pregnant, and I actually encourage you to start that self-massage as early as possible so that you're connecting to your body, you're really caring for your skin, but particularly in the third trimester when the skin is its most stretched. You want to really be looking after that skin. The linea alba is a thin piece of connective tissue that goes down the midline of your body. That's where all your abdominals connect in through. As your belly grows, that piece of thin piece of connective tissue gets stretched as your abs separate so that your belly can get bigger. What we want to encourage are that skin, those muscle fibers to draw closer in towards the midline to support that thin piece of connective tissue as it stretches. And we also want to just care for the skin. So stretch marks, you've got to love them all no matter what, but the more you care for your skin, the better you'll feel, the better that quality of skin will be, even though it's stretching. So we are using this beautiful organic product called Pure Mama Belly Oil. So that's what I'm going to give Av to use today. I'm just going to be the guide. So I'm going to pass that oil over to Avi. So it would be great if you could do this twice a day. Just talking to Av, that's what she does, probably morning and night. But if that's not possible for you, maybe after the shower or just really in this third trimester, taking that moment to really honor your body. It is going through and has gone through such extensive changes. By showing that love, it's really special. So putting the oil in your hands and rubbing it in so your hands are nice and warm and the oil is there. So we want to start a little higher up the body. Our obliques feed into our rib cage and they're getting really stretched as everything moves up. So all our organs are moving up, so the uterus takes up most of our midsection. So our stomach is here and our liver and everything's up. So the rib cage moves out to the side. So those obliques get stretched. So that's where we're going to start. Let's take our right hand and we're going to take it all the way over to the left side of the body, just under the armpit. And then you're going to slowly take an exhale and just rub towards down towards the top of the bottom of the rib cage, and then cross the other hand and go the other way. So we're thinking about pulling those muscle fibers, that skin across the midline and then going the other way. And you'll feel your fingers go over your rib cage and it might feel a little bit sore in some places. That's because those obliques are pulling at those origin points. So it's nice just to feel that rub, and maybe you're just feeling your breath slow down, inhaling through your nose and a slow exhale, and just slowly pulling the hand across the midline. We're going to start to move down the rib cage, so a little lower than the armpit, but we want to make sure that we take that hand all the way as far as we can across the body. So we're really getting as much muscle and as much skin as possible. And you're starting to move down through the rib cage. And those low rib cages are usually where we get those little sore bits, because that's really what's stretching the most. And then we might start to take it more through the center of the belly. So the belly button is what stretches the most, right? So we want to really feel that we're encouraging the connective tissue and the skin across the midline, feeling that we're drawing it the way we want it to go. And you want to feel that your hands go all the way to your QL. So our QLs get pretty squished as your pelvis starts to tilt forward. So just giving them a nice gentle rub is also going to feel pretty good. All right, so then we're going to start to go a little lower, where we're getting more into the hips. So if you sleep on your side like all of us do, you might notice that that feels a bit tender. Your pelvis is widening a lot at this stage, so those muscles are also getting really stretched. So we want to feel that we get those muscles on the side of the hip and we're just gently rubbing them. So now we're a bit lower, maybe where that baby is sitting, and we're just giving that beautiful belly a rub from side to side, and maybe you've got a rhythm going. So rubbing across, and maybe now that you've really done the whole belly, you can start to move back up the body, up to where you want to go, and then maybe you go down again, and you're just taking that belly side to side, across the belly. And then maybe if you've just come out of the shower, Av will keep rubbing her belly. You might want to go and gently rub your breasts, so really soft because they might feel quite tender, but you want to make sure that you're caring for them as they stretch as well. So gently rubbing hand to hand on your opposite boob, and then you might come back to your belly. That's it. All right, let's take 4 more here, and then we're going to take a little guided meditation to finish in 3, in 2. And then rest that left hand down on the low belly. And let's place your right hand onto your heart space. And closing down through your eyes, we want to invite the breath in through the nose and really let your belly expand in your hand and you feel the weight of your baby. And then as you exhale, you just want to unhinge your jaw and imagine that breath escaping from the back of your throat. Again, inhale, everything expands, drops and opens. And without activation, just exhale and let your breath extend forward. You don't have to force this rhythm. I want you to just find an inhale that fills you up with everything letting go. And then an exhale that is as steady and as subtle as you can make it. Remember, it's inhale, big belly, let everything go. And exhale, a slow, steady, full breath out. With your right hand on your heart space and you're taking these breaths, it's a real place of tenderness. And you want to show yourself that TLC at this stage of your pregnancy. Your body is going through a lot. You're thinking about becoming a mum, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second, maybe for the 5th. But you've got that birth ahead of you and then that new mama period. So there's a lot going on in the mind, a lot going on in the body, and you just want to let that voice quieten down. Give yourself back this TLC that your body deserves. And with your hand on your heart, just fill yourself up with your inhale. Your heart lifts into your palm. And then feel the weight of your bones and of gravity as you release the breath and the ribcage slides back down. Maybe you like the idea of filling your heart space up with your breath and then sending that energy down the left arm, through the left palm and into your beautiful baby. Again, inhaling, filling yourself up, let your heart lift. And then exhale, send that beautiful energy, that positive energy down the left arm and into the baby. 2 more. Big inhale, big, big belly. Just let it go. 1 more time. Big inhale. Side out. Releasing the hands. Roll the shoulders as you blink open your eyes. And that is just a nice way for you to care for your skin and to connect with your baby. Thank you, Av, for joining me. And we'll see you later. Bye.